Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading. As always, I hope you're well. And Gemini, if you're new here, my name is Joe. And I'll be doing your reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, okay? Please do keep in mind my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates. Leave the rest behind. The best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them, or if a title catches your attention. That's why they're timeless, and that's usually how it works. Do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the other readings that I've done for your sign. But Gemini, more than anything, please do check what other signs you have in your other placements, mostly Moon, Rising, and Venus. Then you can go ahead and check out some of the readings that I've done for those specific signs. Mostly if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you at this current moment of your life. Sometimes that happens, and it usually means that your messages are just probably coming stronger from those placements, okay? It all depends on your current life or journey. Last but not least, please do subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's always the best way to support a channel. And Gemini, thank you to all of you who have already liked, commented, subscribed, and for your kind donations. I truly appreciate your support very, very much. All right, Gemini. Okay. All right, Gemini. Gemini, you have the Ace of Wands, starting energy of your reading, or the current energy that you're dealing with, or will be dealing with soon, okay? Ace of Wands. I did say Ace of Wands, right? I don't know if I said something else. I was channeling something in my mind and I didn't really pay attention to what I was saying. But yeah, Ace of Wands, okay? And this is about a new beginning, a new passionate beginning, a new opportunity, another opportunity for some of you, okay? Another chance. But Gemini, I strongly get that, you know, there's a strong feeling, a strong suggestion here that you are meant to always, you know, always remember that whatever you do it with joy, passion. Make sure that you're always enjoying it, that it excites you, it turns you on, okay? And don't let anything hinder you. Turn out that spark or, you know, that little flame, okay? Always be passionate. But yeah, I think there's a new beginning here for you. Either it's trying to come in or you've been trying to manifest this in your life. Okay. Crossing you, challenging you, blocking you is the Four of Pentacles. And there's something that you're having a hard time probably letting go of. Or maybe you're just having a hard time letting things flow the way they're meant to. Okay? Some of you might have some trust issues with whatever is happening. Okay? But you're meant to let things flow. You're meant to let things happen the way they're meant to happen. Okay? Whatever has to happen, it has to happen. Okay? And if there's something that you've been holding on too tight to, something that gives you some type of sorry, I'm full of cat hair and dog hair. Something you're having a hard time letting go of, you know, it gives you some sense of security. You know, I think it's time for you to let go of this. It's for your highest good, okay? It's draining you, it's exhausting you. It might be even affecting your health, okay? I can see it. I mean, really, this card always talks about that. Just the body language, the torn clothing or the robe or shawl, you know. That's a representation of your energy. You're meant to let go of something that it's causing you more harm than anything. But it gives you a sense of security, and I understand that, okay? But there's something better for you. That's what you have to believe in. Okay, something new. Okay. So yeah, this is actually trying to come in for, well, maybe you could be desiring a change in your life, but still you're having a hard time letting go of something, and that's perfectly normal. Okay. Crowning your conscious mind, you are aware of this, and I'm glad you are. You're constantly thinking about it. You're always up in your mind about this. Maybe it could be a desire or wish of desire for some of you, but well, it's the Nine of Cups. This is about you putting yourself first, making yourself a priority, self-love, being happy with yourself and only yourself, you know. Doesn't mean that you have to be alone or anything, no, but you have to understand that there's only one person in this life who can really make you this happy, or give you this happiness, you know, this joy, this emotional fulfillment, and that's no one but yourself. And I think you are aware of that, okay? I think you're thinking now that it's time to make yourself a priority, okay? Put yourself first, and yeah, that self-emotional fulfillment. Remember that only you can give yourself that emotional fulfillment. Only you can give it to yourself. Okay. Some of you are aware of the things that you've been already through. Even mostly at an emotional level, okay? It's almost like I see it as, I don't know, like prizes, medals, achievements. It's okay, I won't go too deep into that, but yeah, all you have to do is just, you know, you are thinking, or you're considering, making yourself a priority here. And putting yourself first. Maybe some of you are also considering your health. That's good also. Okay? Below you, your subconscious mind, you're not aware of this. And you should. The divine would like you to focus more on this. To pay more attention to this. Your guides, your spirit angels, they want you to really pay more attention to this. This is opening yourself to new beginnings, to new horizons. That's what it is. Three of Wands, okay, below you. You're meant to turn your back out now on something and allow yourself to be open to receive, or to explore new horizons. Places, situations, people that you've never been with or been to. Okay? But you're meant to turn your back on something now for a new beginning, which is this Ace of Wands. Okay? You're meant to let go of something and explore. Allow yourself to explore. Okay? Some of you might be waiting on something, and they're trying to tell you that. Be patient. Be very patient. It's all in divine timing, and your ships will come or are on their way. Okay? You will see these changes soon. Just please remain patient. And I know you must hate hearing that already for a few of you, because you might be very tired waiting for a change. Okay, I see. Okay. Behind you, recent past, where you're coming from. Should be leaving behind, or the reason why you're going through this situation is a Page of Cups. I think maybe some of you in your past, you weren't really true and loyal to your emotions. Now you're probably considering that, okay? Maybe there was something that you were ignoring and you weren't supposed to ignore, okay? Now you're meant to address it, or you have been addressing it now, to have this new beginning. Okay. Others of you have been dealing with an energy that has been very manipulative. Oh, at an emotional level. That's probably what you're meant to leave behind. Either way, you're meant to leave this behind, because if it was you ignoring your own emotions, if this is you, you're also meant to leave that way of being behind, right? But if not, if this is someone else you've been dealing with, I think you're meant to turn your back on them and allow yourself to explore new things, new beginnings. This is why they're telling you, and I picked this up from the very beginning, don't let anything turn your spark off, your little flame. Remember to always be passionate, okay? Sometimes we lose our passion when we deal with energies that have been very manipulative, judgmental, criticizing, and in a very bad way, okay? And yeah, we're not meant to do or be in that state because of the result of something that made us feel maybe even guilty with our desires, okay? Whatever, Gemini. You're meant to leave this behind. I don't see anything good in this Page of Cups, really. Unless I could tell you that maybe some of you are just meant to allow yourselves also to explore new emotional things, but I don't really get this from this card. And that's confirmation right there. Okay? Yeah, it's something else. Okay, in front of you, where you headed to, what's coming towards you, near future, beautiful. Oh, wow, beautiful, Gemini. Gemini, you have the Empress, where you're meant to step up to, where you're meant to go to, what you're meant to become. Okay, this is the most beautiful card of all. This beautiful divine feminine energy. Doesn't matter what gender you are, but you're meant to become this beautiful divine feminine energy. You're meant to step into this energy. Okay, all 4 queens in one are in this card. This is someone who has mastered the 4 elements within themselves, and in a very loving, self-supporting manner. Someone who speaks their truth, who they're true loyal to themselves. Someone who is grounded, realistic, passionate, creative, and self-loving. You're meant to become this mother-like energy to yourself. Some of you never had, probably, and I'm sorry to say that, but I can relate. Some of you probably never had that mother figure in your lives who could really support you, who could really guide you, love you, and you're meant to do this now with yourself. Okay, you're meant to become this mother-like energy and give yourself the self-love and self-support that you never had in your life. Okay? And talk to yourself. Talk to yourself that you are allowed to have whatever it is that you want, and you are supported. Okay? And remind yourself that you are loved. Okay? It's very important. Okay? And you're meant to become this energy because it's very independent, very self-sufficient, very self-loving. And this Empress doesn't need anyone in her life. Free choice, Doesn't mean that you have to be alone for the rest of your life, but you can if you want to. And you'll make it perfectly fine. You don't need anyone or anything else to make you feel sufficient. Okay? You can do it on your own. Very independent energy. That's why you're thinking about this constantly. I think there is something. I think some of you in your past, you've just been dealing with things that, not maybe just one individual, it could be even within yourself, but I think you're tired of dealing with energy situations that just have not been very promising, not very solid. Okay? And I guess that's what's meant to be left behind now. You're stepping it up. You're growing here. You're becoming a better version of yourself, Gemini. This is how you should see yourself or respond to the situation. Nice. Or a representation of you in this reading. It's the Queen of Swords, and that's your energy. Very divine, feminine, air energy, or air element. Okay, that's Gemini energy right there, at its best. This is you finally seeing things from another point of view, a different way, responding to things in a different way also, and a much better way. You know, more grown up, more responsible, with more clarity. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that you weren't responsible or anything, but I mean, with this Empress energy, she's all four queens in one, you know. One of the queens is right here. This could be been one of the ones that needed more work on, the one on your mind, your thoughts, the way you communicate, the way you respond, your air element. There's something you have to cut out of your life. You have to be true to yourself about it. Okay? You have to address things. And you have to be true and loyal to yourself. Okay? Surrounding you, influencing you, inspiring you. Five of Cups. You're tired of dealing with what I was saying. Not very promising situations, environments, people, you know, where there was always a sense of loss, things never working out in your favor, you know. But you're meant to, you know, don't stay stuck just focusing on this past. Those 3 cups, you know, laying on the ground, you have to convert them into this 3 of Wands. Even though this is a 5 of Cups card, there's 3 cups in the ground that are spilled. You're meant to transform this energy to something more reliable, promising. Like I said, allow yourself to explore new things. Stop focusing on what didn't work out. Stop thinking on how things have gone wrong, how things have manifested for you. This discontent, you know. I think you're tired of being in this energy. Okay? Yeah, we really want this new beginning, don't we? But we're still having a hard time letting go of something. It could be. Only you know exactly what it is. Maybe you don't be afraid of changes, okay? Don't be afraid of changes. Changes are good. They're needed, much needed energy. Hopes and fears. Got the Emperor, Aries energy. Gemini, you're meant to take control of your life. You are hoping to be in control of your life. Okay. Not only that, we have the Emperor here and the Empress. Okay. Maybe some of you are hoping that you will become into union with something that is equal to you, to your level. You know, I said the Empress doesn't need anyone to make her feel good enough, sufficient, independent. But she can allow it if she wants to. Okay, free choice, like I said. But it has to be someone at their level. And you're hoping that maybe at some point, if you do take this new beginning, you'll meet with this other energy, your other half. It doesn't have to be another person, whatever resonates for you. It could be another job, it could be another, I don't know, okay? Even another place where you want to live, country, city, apartment, or it could be another relationship. But you're just hoping that it's at your level, okay? It's all up to you. But you have to remember who you are. You're this Empress energy, very independent and very self-sufficient. In your hopes and fears, having this Emperor also is probably telling me a little bit about your stability, you know. How will I be able to provide for myself and maybe for others, you know? But that's your fears, and it's okay to feel that way, especially when we're going to have a new beginning in our lives and we're not sure where we're going, okay? They're telling you, dare to explore, please. Let go, let go. Stop holding on so tight to something. Allow things to change if they have to change. Outcome or advice, which I usually take as advice, but I'll take it as both this time. It's the Ace of Pentacles. Focus on your stability and it will come in. There's an amazing offer, a new beginning coming your way, very stable, okay, very solid, very promising. All you have to do is just have trust. Trust yourself, okay, and you'll have it. A new beginning, and with an amazing result, an amazing outcome. But you also have to see, you know, it's also about seeing your worth. Not just stepping into this energy, but also accepting, understanding who you are. Okay? Okay. Below you, below the deck. Below you. Below the deck. Knight of Swords, you're meant to move forward. That's your energy also, it's your energy. So we've got the Queen and the Knight of Swords. Aries, you're meant... Aries. I'm sorry, what do I call you Aries? Some of you are dealing with an Aries. Some of you might have Aries in your chart. I'm not sure if you're dealing with an Aries. Okay. Gemini, you're meant to move freely. Free like the wind, okay? Chariot, Cancerian energy. Some of you might be in the Gemini Cancer cusp states. You don't have to, okay? But it's the same energy. You're meant to move forward. You're being given a green light here for a new beginning. To reach this Ace Pentacle energy, this stability. That's the Emperor, that's your fears. You're just worried about your stability. Don't worry too much about that. Okay? Don't let that prevent you or hold you. It's because you're always focusing on what has been lost. That's why. I see. Yeah, don't prevent your fears. Don't let your fears prevent you from moving forward. Okay? You're meant to take charge. You're in charge of your destiny. That's the same as the Emperor. You know, you're in charge of your destiny. You're behind the steering wheel. You're in the driver's seat. Confidence. Oh, and strength. Leo energy. I like that. Only your fears. You see? She's got that infinite symbol above her crown chakra. Only your imagination, only your mind is what can stop you, what can limit you, what can prevent you or derail you. Okay? The possibilities are infinite for you, Gemini. Be strong. Make peace with your fears. Okay? Be very confident. Okay? Alright, Gemini, let's get additional messages, advice, or warnings from this other deck. In case I'm missing something, 3 shuffles. 1. 2. And Then we will close your reading with the dream decoder. What other messages do you have for Gemini regarding this reading or situation? If there's something else they need to know, what would it be, please? Anything else, please? Anything else for Gemini? That's it. Okay, you got the Chariot again at the bottom of the deck, okay? Keep moving towards your destiny. You will be in the right track, right path, okay? Okay. First, minor arcanas, and then the major arcanas. Gemini, some of you have been in an environment where, probably you didn't feel like you were in the right place, okay? It's okay. It's good that you felt that. It shows you that you're not meant to stay and you're meant to have a new beginning. Somewhere else, something more stable, more promising. That's why you're putting yourself in first place. You're making yourself a priority, okay? Self-love, self-support. It's all about you, okay? Nobody else. Yeah. And then you will have a beautiful outcome. Think about what you really want, your stability, your outcome, okay? Go for it. You're allowed to move towards it. And then with double Chariot, that's a big green. That's green light. That's a big yes for you, okay? Follow your intuition, High Priestess, Piscean energy. Follow your intuition, please. Follow your gut feeling. Have faith, trust, embrace the mystery. Don't fear. Just trust. Just trust. Don't stay stuck. Waiting, maybe, on a false hope, or trying to understand something. You're meant to let go of something. You're just, have a new beginning. More Piscean energy. Some of you might have some Pisces in your charts, okay? And maybe that's part of your chart that is starting to waking you up. Okay, some of you are going through a spiritual awakening. I just saw that. High Priestess, Hangman, and the Empress. Yeah, you are going through something. Is making you go through your awakening process. Even if your awakening started already, it sometimes stops and then it restarts, but that's probably for some of you. If not, it just started. Okay, Gemini. Let's close your reading with a dream decoder. Remember that whatever the dream meaning that comes out of this deck, whether you've had the dream or not, it doesn't matter. Okay? Just take the message as the best resonates for you. And remember, it doesn't have to be related or correlated with the reading in any shape, matter, form, color. Okay? Just take it as additional advice that might help you at some point in your life. Superhero powers. Okay? It's just for a second I thought that maybe you would be feeling invisible sometimes. Dreams in which you have superhero or magical powers are typical of childhood, but you can have them at any age. Perhaps you're faced with malevolent forces, but discover you have supernatural abilities to resolve the conflict. That could be your High Priestess, okay, and the Empress energy. Whether strength, flight, telepathy, X-ray vision, or clairvoyance, Generally, such dreams suggest that you're tackling some kind of problem in waking life and would prefer it if the issue just magically disappeared. Sometimes we're meant to deal with them. However, an alternative is that there's some hidden talent or potential within yourself you need to discover and develop. Being invisible may seem like a superpower, but it can also be a sign you feel ignored or neglected in waking life. I think that's what I picked up on. I don't know, it could be for some of you, okay? Or feel your life is insignificant to others. The dream is urging you to be more assertive or self-motivated. The opponent in a superhero dream may be a rival in love or work, or perhaps an aspect of yourself. Okay, Gemini, I hope that message resonates or helps you somehow. But more than anything, Gemini, I hope this reading helps you, gives you the guidance and the answers that you are seeking at this moment of your life. And if you do enjoy it and like it, please do hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. And Gemini, as usual, I hope to see you next time. And please do stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. Goodbye.